They're incapable of participating in diplomacy. Okay. Puny Earthlings. They're gonna have to make way for Ryukyans. There are a lot of resources to be exploited around here. Kinda telling me that I want to have a frontier outpost here.
Anomaly found.
Well, there's not much point in putting it there, since I could just put it here. But then also, is there anything worth colonizing around? Heck, I want those. But there were also hostile aliens around here, and here. I might need a fleet that can actually protect these. Please research whilst I consider my options here. And I still haven't built up that colony ship that I really want. So many options, but I'm limited by my resources. Money is not a resource that I'm limited by, however. And the upkeep of my fleet, well, it's in both minerals and credits. Alright, I want to have a quick look at my corvettes, see if they can be improved in any way. But now I was working on those deflectors, right? But I don't think I have any at the moment. In fact, I have nothing that is an upgrade over my current ones. I want to get deflectors on the go first. And we have 9 months remaining on those. We'll get deflectors on our corvettes, and then we'll build them up. In the meantime, it couldn't hurt to have a colony ship on the go. Because I do want to colonize something. And that something is probably going to be you. In the meantime, though, I want a frontier outpost here. I want those minerals. I just want. Greed is not a bad thing, you know. You're taking a bit of a strange route there. A very strange route. I'm wondering why you can't just head over to here. Well, you're midway traveling there, so... It's probably because there was danger around here, Will Robinson. Probably. Deep scans from the Shitsu Seper Fundrolith seem to have triggered some kind of cascading power. Oh, man. No luck for us. Okay, science ship, once you're done with all that, please investigate. Shift clicking to make sure that things are done in order here. I need to exploit this human system. The humans are dangerously close to forming their own empire. Don't let it happen.
System survey complete.
Not sure what I can do with them before that, though. And damn, that is one rich planet. I want it. I want it a lot.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, that's troublesome. Especially since I'm making credits here. And I don't want them blowing it up. As soon as I get those deflectors on the go, I'm building up quite the Corvette army. Also, that means hostile people are dangerously close to my everything here. That's a shame. Still, we'll be having that frontier outpost, please. So that I and only I will block in the humans. I'm expanding here, but I have no military might to back it, so if I come under attack, I'm just going to have to retreat to my home world here, behind the comfortable defenses of Okinawa's spaceport. I wonder, did they have much of a defense over in Earth? Okay, they've got a fair bit of one. It is time to get some assault armies on the go. Oh, jings, they cost quite a few minerals, don't they? How is their spaceport in terms of defenses? Alright, let's go and deal with these humans.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Astounding. We gain a lot of experience and physics. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. Faint residual energy readings. A dimensional portal existed briefly. Science officer Marold Dol-Gilyu theorizes that the creature passed through the gateway from another dimension. Fascinating. Right, I want to do away with these accursed humans. Okay, it has almost no military power. I really want to get rid of that then. Okay, we've got our shields. It's time to build up an army. Power plant 2? Physics lab, basic combat rules. Fire rate and weapon damage. Can't really fault that. But I do like industry. No, we need combat on the go. I'm skimping too much on that anyway. So I'm going to open up the old ship designer, grab my corvettes, and insist that they have some deflectors on the go. Hell, I can auto-complete my ship and get even more deflectors. Needs an extra bit of reactor just to bring it up to speed, but with this... well, I've just got a better corvette system on the go. It's not going to automatically bring these guys up to speed, but let's see if we can't. I don't think that spaceport is going to have much defensive capabilities. I mean, look at it. Wimpy. Let's just take it down. It's probably pretty bad for me just to blitz the humans out of existence. I can't even... well, there's not too much I can do to them.
Situation log updated.
Goodbye, International Space Station. You'll find that we are slavers around here. Also, that's something for me to investigate. Science ship, get on the case. Yeah, I wonder if my science ship can investigate these humans much more. Time to be bombarded. Limited ground support to destroy them. Should hopefully do something against the Russian Armed Forces, EU Combined Forces, Chinese PLA, US Armed Forces East and US Armed Forces West. No, I'm satisfied just to bombard the humans out of existence. Okay, whilst they're doing that, I need to start thinking about building up an actual army on the go here. As many as I can afford. Sadly, I still really lack the minerals. I'm drowning in energy credits, though. How's the old situation log going? There is research to be done still. And once I have yet more minerals, I'm going to start harvesting the ones here from Furud 3. Yeah, good luck leaving your world now. You got no space station. This is what I play the game for. destruction of the humans.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, gave us a bit of physics research, but nothing all that enlightening. Wonder if there's much that I can have you do right now then. The slave faction is made up of empires and slave pops. Their primary demand is to be emancipated. Well, what a pity for you. Actually, I should check out Okinawa, because maybe there's stuff that I could be doing here to make it considerably better. Okay, the ship maintenance on my colony ship is really high. Perhaps I should settle this place on the double. And we'll have you starting out next to an active volcano. Why the heck not?
Special project
We'll set you
complete.
there. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject to study. In fact, mining networks on Okinawa could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates. Ah, see, this is the stuff that excites me. Getting a better economy on the go. Additionally, we found that these drones are not completely sentient. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, maybe a mystery for another time.
Situation log updated.
So, whilst we bombard the hell out of the humans... Hold on, what's that? Something primitive? Primitive farms. Oh, Earth. You're so crazy sometimes. Okay, Okinawa. I should have some armies here. I've only got 4 conquerors on the go here. I would like more, but then there are other things that I need as well, including that mining station. I'll just keep bombarding Earth for a long time. I got no problem doing that. Just like I hope you have no problem building up that mining station I need. Pop it up to fast a bit so I can get all the credits that I need. Race convert the human scum, Jake. Make it a vacation planet. Shitatsu Sho always needs his holiday home.
Construction complete.
And it is habitable for me. I just can't... Well, I'm going to have some trouble with it. Since it's not quite ocean world. Our colony ship has made a gentle splashdown on the planet-spanning ocean of Suboramon. Just off the shores of a large archipelago, this fertile island chain will serve as an excellent first landing site. The ship has been permanently anchored in preparation for its conversion into the administrative headquarters for a new settlement. Its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up on the islands, surrounding the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large number. The first conqueror city on an alien world. A great day for Ryukyu. There we go, that'll set up, and soon my pops will grow and grow. So we've got a neutral fleet here. Hopefully they don't mind my utter bombardment of Earth. But nobody minds that. I wonder how I'm going to do against these guys. Damage 0.9 to 0.8. Okay, we should be better than them. I'm going to give ourselves a lovely leader, and he's going to be... Army damage plus 20? Don't mind if I do. Excellent. Alright, embark now, my armies. And get over here. We're going to enter Earth's orbit and take it over by force. Jake, what can you interact with the slave faction? See, I don't know at all. I could emancipate their slaves, or I could not care at all what they do. And I don't care at all what they do. They're slaves. They will always be slaves. We're a decadent society, so we need slaves to be, well, better. We make plenty of food. I should really just get rid of this and establish a mining station. Because I need those minerals. Using techniques derived from ancient mining drones assessment systems, we've pinpointed a handful of stellar bodies that are likely to be particularly rich in minerals. Okay, but where? Sorry, Earth, but your final days are upon you. My highly trained army of slave monsters are coming to rid you of your petty existence. Oh, it's going down.
Hostile fleet detected. Research complete.
But while that's going on, ion thrusters, defense platform. I think I wanted that, but I decided against it at some point. Chance to evade goes up with some ion thrusters, which is nice. I should really be investing in some better ships on the go. But I like defense platforms too. No, we'll go for thrusting. What would Rance do? Alright, take it over. Go, my pretties. They pack a greater punch than I'd expected. My armies are actually getting destroyed here. Okay. That hurt a wee bit. Now we have some armies that are really quite damaged, but if I take them back home, they might heal up and we can go around for another attack. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Now we finally have some half-decent corvettes on the go. You win this time, Earth, but I'll be back. And until then, the bombardment continues. Their armies can't get stronger because I'm keeping them under limited ground support bombardment. Defending armies will not regenerate health, pops are locked to unemployment, and pop growth is halved. Suppose I can be a bit proud of Earth. They'll make a glorious platform for me if they can fight back this well. Also, our science ship isn't getting up to much when there's exploring to be done. And more to be exploiting. Since I now set up a planet here, I've got more influence in the area, and Ryukyu grows ever more. Could also build up a bit more of an army. Couple more can't go amiss. What is this? Okay, that's me just again trying to research this, but getting blasted out by hostile fleet. I feel really bad because I do not really have a sufficient army. Army's not really the word, but my fleet is not enough for this. Okay, excellent. We've established ourselves here. Reassembled ship shelter, giving us the food, and I want to expand into those minerals. Also, you're a slave. You will also be you'll be a slave from birth. Because it's going to increase the amount of goodies that you produce here. And then slowly but surely that will build up into... Not so sold on the name. Can we get a better name for Saboramom? Not sold on that at all. There we go, regaining our health, and once we're back up and our other armies are ready, we'll go and take care of Earth, no problem. Enslave the Earthlings, keep them as a slave army, Jake.
Situation log updated.
We've got the Zeta aliens. Okay, I would quite like to know a thing or two about them, since I haven't met a single alien that I can actually converse with. Situation log, Zetas. Tell me more. What do we got? New bet. Ah, no, we've got the right one. This planet is Ainu. Hopefully they grow really impressive beards around here as well. So we've got our armies on the go. They're all healed up. Let us embark. That's the wrong one, isn't it? There we go. We have a primitive race to take over here. Now they haven't had any chance to rejuvenate their army, and since they can't relieve the bombardment, this is now Earth's final day.
Special project complete.
After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the Gwezabor Union. Oh, I don't like how close you are to my planet here. I'm going to have to very swiftly cut them off here. And they have 2 planets as well. Greetings from the Gwezabor Union. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens, regardless of their I'm going to enslave you so hard. Our elected leader, President Fernuni, hopes for a long and fruitful relationship. We will fight for our right to exist. The news that we've encountered an intelligent life for the first time, because we don't count those humans as intelligent, has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be very wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. Interesting. I would like to talk with you. Whether you divide and conquer, or whenever you divide and conquer, the division you leave behind is a wound upon the galaxy. We will tend to those wounds, but we won't forget who made them. Fanatic individualist, xenophile. Alright, so they kinda like us. They're equivalent and they're unfriendly towards us. Must be from all the human bombardment we're doing. Oh, it's our slavery policy and our purge policy. I haven't purged a goddamn thing. What's your problem? Okay. But the truth is I need minerals. Can you give me a big amount of minerals? Okay, they're unfriendly, so they don't want to be giving me minerals whatsoever. Well, maybe we can do something about this unfriendliness. We'll establish an embassy for now, because I'm not quite ready to go to war. If they have equivalent power to us, well, I don't want them to, is what I'm saying. Come on, Butcher, take them down. So, as I was saying, Earth's final moment. We're coming back considerably stronger. How does it feel being bombarded to hell and back? Probably doesn't feel very good. I don't even know what I can do with these guys once I take over. But I'm taking over. Maybe I can enslave them. Okay. Down go the US. Down go the Chinese. The Russians hold out last. Okay, subjugating primitives. Thanks for telling me, games. Our armies have successfully invaded and subdued the primitive forces on Sol 3. The locals have given up all attempts at fighting back, and we have now subsumed their civilization into our empire. Although backwards as they are, it may take some time for the natives to fully productive members of Ryukyu society. To them, our weapons must appear like magic. Stellar culture shock, reducing their output for several years to come. Okay. Interesting. So I got Seoul here now. See, they're all very unhappy. Culture shock, recently conquered, slavery, purge, migration. It's because I allow purging, is that the problem? Purging isn't really what I'm here to do. I'm here to enslave, not purge. I'm not nasty. We'll not be able to change our stance for 10 years. Okay. Now then again, maybe I could change it to Zenit. Nah. We're slavers. We need people to work our minds. Tempting to go full bombardment, but we'll pass on that. Slavery is always allowed around here. Voting rights? We don't vote in here, don't be daft. We're fine on that. So, welcome to Seoul. I like Earth, it's easier to remember. So, naturally we're just going to enslave everyone here. It's going to make it a little harder for them to rise up now. At least I hope so. And they're going to be pretty useful for, pretty useless for quite a long time, I imagine. And they have no spaceport. And I can't build one. Oh well, sooner or later these Earthlings will come to see how good it is being part of us. Oh, I should probably give them a governor at the moment. Slave food output, slave mineral output. You sound like a great guy. We'll put you in charge here for now. You might learn a thing or two. Jake, move them around so they can at least feed themselves. The trouble is they're not feeding themselves because they're so unproductive. Oh well, that's their problem. Oh no, it's just that they consume more than they have here because of... well, because of lots of reasons, but there you go. Excellent. Keep up the good work. Now you guys, I need you to go home, get upgraded, get healed if need be, and I want my armies to disembark, or embark, and head back home to Okinawa. A job well done. Also, we now have a lot of influence here, so I can mine the hell out of this system. Sadly, it's all just energy credits around here, when what I really need are minerals. But one should never say, sadly, energy credits. We'll have it all. Poor Earthlings, I'm just coming along and taking all their stuff. Well, that is their problem, and strictly not my problem. So I want my military fleets to come together here. Excellent. Now I've got a bit of firepower on my hands.
Research complete.
Not enough. I wish I had a bit more. What do we have here? Not so concerned about experience gain since we live forever around here. But I do like upkeep reduction. There we go. Get everything upgraded, everything healed up, although it doesn't need it. And Earth, always inactive. Problem with Earthlings. So they don't have too much ethics divergence. Individualist xenophiles, nomadic, quick learners, and they like continents, huh? Well, soon they'll come to see how good it is being part of me.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
And our power grows ever greater. Colony development speed is not something I'm needing. Point defense I quite like. Fusion reactor, you say? Generates a lot of power. Boom. Birth of space piracy. A large group of faithless criminals from Okinawa have illegally converted a number of civilian starships into weapons of war. Operating on the fringes of our space, these heretics have started calling themselves the Doom Pact. They're responsible for several attacks against civilian shipping lanes. Okay, they've got to go down. Space piracy. Is that you guys? Is this what I get for being a horrible slaver? I'm sure it's not related. Okay, science ship.
Research complete.
There was some stuff that I needed to do, wasn't there? For example, you need a level 5 scientist. Okay, you're still level 3, so I need you doing more stuff. Please explore this stuff. Gamer God Jones says, "Alright Jake, you sold me. This game looks like a more fun version of Sins of a Solar Empire." I played quite a bit of Sins of a Solar Empire, but I found it got real dull real fast. That's not what I'm going for. Okay, that's the Doom Pact. Bastards. Hunt them down. If indeed you can. Now this is your chance to prove yourself, and it's not like our fleet is considerably better than theirs. Okay. Seems like they're moving again. Wait, did I just hyperlane over to where they were? That's not what I'm looking for. Are they going to do the little dance like this? Where did they go? Well, we're on their case. And it looks like they want to take this out. Okay, hyperlanes get to work.
Station under attack.
Okay, it can't defend itself very well, but hopefully our new deflectors will work out here. So it's our first real battle going on. I want to slow down and see how it's going. The mining station has no leader. We have a leader, and they do also, unfortunately. He's only skill level 1, but then again, so are we. Oh well. Let's hope those deflectors actually work here. Take him down, lads. Okay, our corvette is getting mashed. The deflectors seem to be working pretty good for a short period of time, but after that our corvettes turn to mush. This is pretty good information to be getting from our first real space fight. And we are taking way too long in bringing them down. Okay, there we go, one down. Let's hope we don't lose too much of our fleet here. We're capped on energy credits. I need to be spending them on something. I'll figure that out after the battle is done. Steady, hold the line. Oh. Come on, we've got to save our precious minerals here. Down you go, space pirate bastards. We'll research that. And we took a bit of a hit there. We need to get back to home and tool ourselves up again. Space piracy. Jake, clear tiles on Okinawa, build more mines, etc. Yeah, there are things to be spending these creds on. Unfortunately, it also costs us precious minerals. What about our other planet? Ainu. This is where I should be building up. Sadly, it's taking you quite a bit of time to breed. Breed faster, please. Again, it costs minerals to be building that up. Oh well, it is what it is. And sadly, these guys don't really want to trade with us. They're still unfriendly. I had hoped we'd be able to overcome that. Okay, they don't like us because we annexed some primitives. Why are some people so small-minded? Like those primitives. Man, there's a lot of stuff they're unhappy about. But that's a shame for them because they are my slaves. Annex them so they'll be friends with you, Jake. I can't fault your logic there. Okay, man, I need minerals here badly. Once you're done with that, I want to know more about these badlands. I mean, how bad can they be? Fusion missiles. Yeah, I need better, stronger ships now. Because if I struggle taking down some space pirates, what else am I going to struggle with? Independent, disgusting aliens. Oh well, all shall be enslaved underneath us. With the Guezabor Union as well. Remember the Shavoni colonist race, Jake? Breed faster, breed. Alright, great. Our fleet is back up and on the go. It's very weak though. I really want something a lot better than this. But it costs precious minerals. Okay, clearly what I need to be doing is building up many more minerals. And we're, again, full of energy credits. I just wish these guys would trade with us so that I could get rid of all these things we have too much of. But them being unfriendly is definitely working against us here. And Earth, as ever, being inactive. Wonder if I could get rid of these primitive farms. I can probably enlighten these guys, but they will remain our slaves for now. You don't need more food. What we need are more More minerals.
Construction complete.
Show me the minerals. Okay, I need planetary administration, but I can be building quite a few of these. And I'll be honest, I don't know quite how to make that. Okay, it's upgraded, and I need at least 5 pops there. Good to know. Let's see if I can actually remember that. Okay, rocky start for us, but we'll be fine. Maybe be a bit more fine if I go and explore what's around here, but we'll wait for our science ship to be done. Because I spy minerals right here. If I make a frontier outpost, or a colony, we got anything colonizable around here? I'm not seeing it. But we have minerals and that's what I'm after.
System survey complete.
Jake, want to throw one of your pops into that world to breed more slavers? I guess it wouldn't hurt to have one of my pops oversee those petty people. There are no other core planets that can receive pops. To be a valid resettlement planet, a planet must have a planetary administration. Alright, well that scuppers that idea then. Only breaking even on the food here. I'm gonna need more. So we get our outpost on the go, we start mining even more. And we'll be good. I'm pretty slow on the research because I'm not focusing on building up things that'll help with that. But that is my problem. Okay, I am feeling a little antsy about the lack of ships I have.
Research complete.
That'll do us some good. Fusion reactors on the go as well. Physics lab, planet fortification toughness, and improved deflectors. Improved deflectors, yes please. I am pretty blind, but where's my unemployed pop? Oh, it's because I stuck you on here, but that's because I need food. Please understand. Everyone's so unhappy here. I don't think I can change that anytime soon. But that is their problem. As long as they're my slaves, they'll continue to work for our greater good. Jake, can you move your human slaves to Ainu? I don't want the humans spreading, complete. That's the thing. Spreading humans does sound like a disgusting thing. Maybe I can build these humans something half decent. Reassembled ship shelter. Why can't I give... Oh, of course, they need a planetary administration on the go. So what do they have at the moment? Primitive factory. Primitive factory ruined. Wasn't really interested in repairing that quickly, but whatever. We'll help you out there. Alright. We expand our reach
System
around here.
survey complete.
And please tell me there are minerals. Excellent. Oh boy, I want this outpost on the go before they start seeping in here. Those accursed... Let me go and look at them a bit more. They're wary. Maybe that's not quite so bad as unfriendly. You willing to trade yet? I just want your minerals. Give me minerals. Lots of minerals. Okay, apparently that's way too much for them. But look, I'm a nice guy. I'm willing to give you energy credits for it. Energy credits that I have way too many of. That's actually not so great for us. Can we maybe do a monthly transfer instead? Okay, they're even less keen on that. Never mind then, just give me all the minerals you can, please. I don't mind paying a little over the odds here because I need minerals, and I certainly don't need all of these energy credits. We are reviewing your peace proposal. What peace proposal? I just want your minerals so I can build up an army to destroy you with. Vassal? Nah, we would have to liberate their planets from them.
Construction complete.
Okay, next we're going to be checking out this area, which works out well for me. Paying over the odds here, but I'll take it. I like having trade between nations. Alright. Construction ship, get me those minerals. All of those minerals. Not so desperate for the energy credits, but there was plenty of research to be done around one of these places which I completely forwent. Aye, there we go. They'll cost an upkeep, but I really need to be getting my technology on the go because as my population grows, so too do my costs for technology. So we'll try to keep that up. Because I don't want to be out-teched here, even if I am growing big and fat. Jake, can you do an overview of the state of your empire? Empire, you say? These are my planets. Chinks, they don't all have governors, do they? I knew could do with one, couldn't it? Output.
Debris analyzed.
Experience gain. Clear block. There certainly are blockers to be cleared there, so... But I gotta look long term here. But yes, looking over. We've got our Okinawa, which is where we started out. From there we expanded, we mine and research the areas around us. We subjugated Earth, and we established Ainu over on Zabine. It's getting very confusing that Zabine and Ainu have different names there, but fit Kinyadi. Alright, you're at level 4, soon you'll be able to check out this anomaly going on. And again, I have more,
Evading hostile fleet.
more than I know what to do with. Okay, I don't like this. That's a powerful force, probably more powerful than I can be dealing with right now. Who are you? That's the other one that I need to research there. And I need my level 5 scientist on the case. Yeah, our military fleet is just not quite good enough. Could I possibly upgrade my corvettes with something else? No, we already use nuclear missiles. Aggressive combat. Costs just 1. But we do more damage, so that's good enough reason to do that. And I could do with some better thrusters as well. I do wonder if we're better off with fusion reactors though. Alright, that's what we'll do then. Make it so, and please upgrade these ships so that they're as powerful as can be. Alright, this is why I need a much better fighting force on my sides. Got hostile fleets here and there, and then there are these disgusting democracies that we're going to have to do something about. So I think Okinawa, since it's the one most full of people, should get our slaver on the go. And Ainu, you'll get the output guy. Ainu doesn't produce much technology, but I'm sure it will in time. Actually, I want to check out Ainu a touch more. It's growing still, slowly but steadily. Could probably do with some jobs around here. But there's only so much I can supply it with right now. Like, how about some food, huh? Basic farm. I want a better better farm, but that requires more stuff. We'll give you a basic one for now. I can always upgrade it later. And is there any goodies that I can do for you? Such as
construction complete.
Clearing the way. Heck, we might as well just clear all of this so I have a half-decent home planet to be proud of. And I'm going to need more corvettes, please. Even if it does cost me all of my minerals. Alright, looking okay-ish. Jake, what does a slave processing building do? Oh, you're right, I researched that and I never did do anything with it. Slave processing facility. This large and imposing facility is used to process slave labor and extinguish any trace of free will. A slave processing facility is required for the creation of slave armies. But I also like how mineral and food output goes up. That I want. Okay, we're going to build one of those.
Construction complete.
What's this? Rare technology. Resettlement cost, colony development speed. I don't really need either of these, that's the thing. Order range, survey data, naval capacity. I mean, I'm tempted because it says rare. I'll do it. The world is yours. So much makes these people unhappy. Is there anything I can do to stop them being so unhappy? We've got minus 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. These guys are never going to be happy. That's their problem. They are slaves though, so too bad for them. Slaves don't do very well for researching stuff, but that's okay. We'll just have these guys exploit Earth for minerals and food, and whatever else I can do with them. But now all of our ships are being pretty lazy at the moment. What can we do with them? Investigate. And then there's this one where I should be building up more. Now you might think I already have plenty of money, why build more mining stations? Well, it's because Bjorn is inspirational to me, and Bjorn told me that more is more. Get the feeling I overwrote some of the things I was telling him to do. Yeah, because I didn't shift click there, did I? If there's stuff to be mined, it shall be mine. Even if we're mining research here.
Research complete.
You guys still feeling somehow inferior? Okay. Their fleet, in fact, everything about them is equivalent to me. I should get myself to be a lot stronger and strike them down whilst they stand. Oh, and I want those fusion missiles on the go.
Construction complete.
Defense platform, facility, oh, better armor. See, my ships were getting shot to pieces too quickly. Projectile defense module, defense platform. Space is the final frontier. To master it is to master our future. Now I need better armor on the go. And I've already got some research towards it. I must have picked that up whilst I researched something else. Ah, there's no risk. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no messages. Could it be distress? Investigate. Jake, can you upgrade Earth to be planetary admin? I think that required quite a bit of resources, but that might be worth our time doing. Still hitting that cap there. What was it? There you are. Reassembled ship shelter can be upgraded into planetary administration. We'll do that in a few months when we have the minerals to do so. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Hitamar 3. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of Shitatsu Sepper Fundarelf managed to open the pod, revealing a withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, presumably a mate or revered leader. We learned much. Thank you, dead reptile. Okay, so we got some new stuff for our Corvette there. Those were fusion missiles. Making them quite a bit more expensive, but I want it. I wonder if there's anything else to really do. We can get another deflector on the go, but I'll go with that. And we have a fighting strength of 432 right now. Oh well, goodbye my minerals. But having a good army is a necessity here. That'll take a while before they're done. But remember that, 432. And it's now stronger than our spaceport. I want to see how much better we can do there. Jingzo's slaves are really trying to demand stuff, but they have no effect on me because they're slaves. They don't have rights. Boy, I'd love to build up an Ainu, but minerals, man. Those minerals. I've got a lot to exploit where you are here, but it's going to be tricky to get there. I'd need to build an outpost. But I want to.